What are some of the reasons why we love the Souls games? Because of the weapons. The weapons in these games are actually really good. I like most of the weapons, which is why Soulsborne Central is here to present the top 5 weapons in the Souls games. Number 5, the Erathil sword, or whatever it's called, I really don't care. It's an ice sword. Do I really have to explain more? But seriously, the visual design on this weapon is just amazing. And since it's a normal sword, I can use it like, I would use any normal thing in a video game. How I like it. Just do the swishy slashies. That's how I like my weapons in video games. You put a gun in my hand, I'll say no unless it's Bloodborne. But if you put an ice sword in my hand, I will say yes. Please give me that. FromSoft, please nerf. Don't nerf it. It's actually a really good weapon. Yeah, so it's an ice sword, and it actually does a lot of damage if you get consecutive hits in. Like, I think it doubles the damage on a certain attack. So yeah, it's a really good weapon, but it's not really great, so number 5 spot it goes. Number 4, the Saw Cleaver. This is the second best weapon in Bloodborne, and this game has a lot of good weapons, but if I made top 10 weapons, like 5 of them would be from Bloodborne. Like, this game has some amazing weapons, but this is the second best because, well, it's just a really good weapon overall. Like, there's a fast version, and there's a more slow version, but it does less of a combo, which makes it way worse. And it does, I think, a little bit less damage, but I'm not too sure. But the thing about this weapon, if you see this clip right here, if you upgrade it and go for a strength build, absolutely demolishes like a lot of things in this game. Like, your strength build really goes well with this weapon. So yeah, if you do the right things, it becomes one of the best weapons in all of Soulsborne, which is why it earns the number 4 spot. Number 3, the Chicagee. Now, this weapon is a katana. It's like the Kusabimaru, but with a slightly better moveset and a really cool transformation. Now, it is a really cool transformation, let me tell you that. It's like a blood katana afterwards, like when you use the transformation. But they did do something. Your health slowly depletes while using it, which I think is a really cool thing that doesn't let people overuse the thing. Now, you can't use elemental buffs on this, which is a real shame. And also, if you do the special thing, like, the transformation attack, then if you're not careful and you're playing on New Game Plus 2, you can easily get demolished. So yeah, it's a good weapon, but it just gets the number 3 spot. The number 2, the Red Iron Twin Blade. Now, this thing is a beast. Like, if you upgrade this to plus 10 and then put raw, like infuse it with raw, this thing is basically an unstoppable weapon. Like, it can even do decent amount of damage to these dudes while they have their shields up. And the combo does so much damage even with enemies with a lot of armor on, which is really good because, a lot of enemies in Dark Souls 2 have a lot of armor on. Yeah, and it can also fight, some heavier enemies, not just the really light enemies, so it's good in that regards too. And not only that, but if you block, it also has some pretty good defense too. So yeah, number 2. Blame Wikipedia if I'm getting this wrong, but number 1 is the Sellsword Twin Blades. This is without a doubt the best weapon in all of Souls. Like, you can do so many things with this weapon. It's just incredible how many things you can do. Not only that, I'm probably going to be using it for the rest of my Dark Souls 3 run. So yeah, you're going to start seeing a lot more love with me in Dark Souls 3, by the way, because I'm actually starting to really enjoy it. So expect me making a remake of the best Souls games. But yeah, this weapon is a beast. It can cut through shields like they're nothing. Not really, but okay, the first hit will always get blocked by the shield, but the second hit will usually always go through the shield's defenses, which makes it a really good weapon if you are fighting somebody who has a shield and is just turtling like crazy. But this weapon can do so many moves. I've counted at least 9 moves. Maybe there's more. And there's no way that there's less. It's gonna be more. But yeah, this weapon is a beast. Not only that, I can kill some of the hardest enemies, in my opinion, in the middle of the game in like a couple of hits. And I only had them, I think, in this clip up to +4, which is amazing. These weapons are just really good. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. By the way, this was number 1. So yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.